Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you for the love and the support. So, my beautiful family, hey, today I have a quick one to share with you. One that's the normally say shall never end. See, there is a reason why you need to subscribe to Progress the Analyst because in this platform, we bring it to you back to back. See, if you are a returning subscriber, you are highly welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, please do us fit to subscribe because you know that December 2nd is coming very, very soon. And you don't need to miss any update about what is going to happen in Finland convention. The referendum, the result, everything is going to be transparent. And you trust Progress the Analyst. I will be giving it to you here back to back. See, a lot is going on. Let it not be that I talk too much. I want you to listen and do it to share this video. And I'll be right back.
From the time you heard about what happened in the 1967 to 1970, we are new Biafrans still in the quest of restoring Biafra. That's where we are right now. And we are gaining momentum, and that's what we are talking about. These are the after the generations of those ones that were killed and sent. You guys helped. We are their children. They are still looking to restore our nation, and we are very, very close. So that is what is happening now. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
Beautiful. And since there's other people listening too who may not be aware, what is the goal? What is the objective? Just like a little bit of backstory, back history, so that everybody understands fully the picture. You get it? Is what I was asking if somebody could give a high speed overview, maybe.
Yeah, African government. First of all, it's very exciting to have you on here. Thank you for coming on. It shows that our message is spreading widely into different communities. Let me just give you a brief 30,000 overview. You're very familiar with the Biafran Civil War between 1967 to 1970, after which the First Republic of Biafra was then forcibly reintegrated into Nigeria. And the Biafra issue had died out for a couple of decades, but you had what we call the new Biafran independence movement that started to gain steam in the late 1990s, early 2000s. You had an organization in the 2000s called the Masab entity, with the leader at the time, Ralph Uruzuike. He pushed that movement in the 2000s. It had some support. Then, you had a gentleman come to the fore starting 2009, 2010, as initially as director of Radio Biafra, called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who's a very charismatic figure. He established a new organization, IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, and the Biafran independence movement gained some more supporters. And then, the past 10 years, because Nigeria has become a failed state during this time, including a radical Islamic takeover of the government, where you previously had a more secular government, a rotation between Christian and Muslim presidents and vice presidents, where now you have a Muslim ticket, very Islamic fundamentalist government, and the explosion of terrorism from the Sahel coming into North Nigeria, and then into Nigeria, where now many Christians are being killed. This further enhanced the popularity of Biafran independence, and combined with the leadership of Mr. Kanu, and this became very much a mainstream movement with significant support. Mr. Kanu was then kidnapped by the Nigerians in 2021, after which his protege, Simon Ekpa, decided to create a formal Biafran government in exile, and then created a Biafran government in the homeland, and then also established a Biafran Liberation Army, because the previous indigenous people of Biafra, led by Mr. Kanu, was really just a grassroots civil rights movement. Mr. Ekpa established a formal government, and both in exile and in Biafra itself, and established the Biafran Liberation Army, which is a militia of at least 100,000 troops. that have regained a significant amount of the territory in Biafra. So this is no longer an old issue. This has become an issue once again. This is not just a question of what happened in 67, because now a significant amount of Biafra is under the control of the Biafran government, not the Nigerian government. And Biafra has also conducted a referendum where 50 million Biafrans have voted for independence. And in December, there will be a convention in Finland where Biafra will be redeclared as an independent state. Constitutional documents will be signed. The referendum results will be announced. So this is very much a present issue. And this is something most people don't know about. Some people are aware of what happened between 1967 to 1970, but a lot of people have no idea that Biafra is on the verge of once again becoming an independent state. And that's why I'm the lobbyist here in Washington, where I'm educating lawmakers as to what's happening now, because frankly, most people in the public and the U.S. government had no clue that Biafra is once again becoming an independent state. We've educated many people in our government as to what's going on now, so they are aware now, given our lobbying efforts. But I think more should be done in the media and in the general public to make the general public more aware that this is a present issue, that Biafra is once again on the verge of becoming an independent state. So I hope that's a general summary. I hope that gives you an idea of what's happening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I hope it was beneficial to the listeners as well. I do see some people with their hands up, but I appreciate it. I did follow you.
Anyhow, I think they have started being conscious of what they did to the public, because God has signed December 2nd. And I keep saying that this convention will shock them. The first one, they didn't believe that it will happen, and it happened. And presenting the Biafran Charter and signing the Henriquez Declaration, which is known as the Biafran Charter. They didn't know it will happen, and it gave birth to all this we are seeing today. And so much glad that even the Zoo government did not have it a level ground to label BLA a terrorist organization as they did to IPOB because of the government. It is not government to government. You dare not call people who do not go after civilians, those who maintain real lot of engagement, rules of engagement, in the military professions. You do not dare to call them terrorists. You always call those who go after innocent lives, unarmed civilians, those who came out with just mere clothes into protest. You shoot them, you are the terrorists. And they are understanding the game now. And they are hiding it, trying to enrich their formal image, which is already in the public. So we are the people's liberator, and will continue to fight until the last day that the enemies will be evicted from this land. But the situation now is that they are tired, both in their policymakers and those Janjaweed they brought to fight people. Think of this. How can you ask people to label? How can you be asking nations to label BLA or the Biafran Defense Force, BDF, a terrorist organization, who used to go and attack each other? That is the question. And this is where they are failing it. You are the one that comes to attack, to defend. And you are now calling to maybe designate them as a terrorist. It doesn't go in, even their court cannot even do it. So the agitation for this liberation of the Biafran people has stimulated Sunday who has gone to sleep for some years now. He has woken up. And also the northern elites are also speaking up, because really the marriage is not working. Everyone to go their separate way, develop a country best. And make friends to those who you wish to be your friend and all those things. So these are where we are, and the December 2nd is irreversible. We shall get to December 2nd and we shall cross the bridge, and you will see, in the Bible it happens. Before Israel left Egypt, there were the Red Sea before them, and they know they are going to get across the Red Sea. But how are they going to cross the Red Sea is what they don't know. And this is what is weakening those fickle minds people among them. And we should go back to Egypt. How can we die in this wilderness? But at the brinks of the sea, God, Chukwukikabiyama demonstrated his strength. December 2nd is not only where we'll be at the brink of the Sea of Reed, but also a very huge Passover night for every Biafran wherever you are across the world. So maintain and keep supporting the brig. They are doing a nice job, both those in exile and those in the homeland. Keep supporting them, keep supporting, and keep praying for our Prime Minister, Moses Amonekwa, and all his team. May they succeed. December 2nd is sacrosanct. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want you to keep it up. When once we gain USA, it is finished. It is finished. So it is gaining momentum because of our president, Miss, and his lobbying firm. It's also gaining momentum because of the vivid explanation that the last speaker Opane speak. He gave a vivid details of the security situations in homeland and how people are being scared of each other right now, no matter who you are. Before you follow somebody at the back, you have to know who is that person is. And when you notice that somebody is following you at the back, you also need to calm down, use a akonuche to study who is following me. So that is the situation now. And I'm telling you, it's very, very hostile, but it doesn't stop people from speaking up. Those who used to wag their mouths, anyhow.
Some of my beautiful family, that bring us to the end of this update. See, let me tell you something. This is not a joke at all. It is not a joke. There is a reason why you need to subscribe to Progress the Analyst if you have not. And if you are a returning subscriber, I say welcome, kudos to you. Please do well to share our videos. A lot is happening and I got you covered. Thank you so much and bye-bye.